Yo, you're Ren, welcome to my stream, good to see you here. Sorry tonight. Yo, bro, welcome to my stream, good to see you here. Right, we're all set, let's go. Right, as far as I recall, we just got to this location. Pontes. Leniamund, scorching hot surface is composed of lime with deposits of copper. It has faint traces of a nitrogen atmosphere. The Alcor have left it untouched, aside from orbital probes that monitor the planet in case anything noteworthy should one day occur. Orbital distance 0.3 astronomical units, orbital period 0.2 Earth years, radius 11,975 kilometers, day length 42.1 Earth hour, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature 367 Celsius, surface gravity 1.14 g. What's that? Altan. The first mission to Altan, Decuna's moon, was a century in the making. Elcor leaders felt resources for space travel could be better used on their homeworld, and it took decades of persuasion to secure project funding. Archaic harvesting stations that recovered helium-3 from the moon's regolith were still functioning when the Reapers invaded, and the Elcor stationed there were able to flee the system. Orbital distance 625,369 kilometers from Decuna. Orbital period 44.45 Earth days. Radius 2,822 kilometers. Day length 44.45 Earth days. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature minus 40 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.24 g. Minus 48 is almost habitable. Well, aside from the atmosphere. Decuna, the Elcor homeworld. Decuna overflows with natural resources protected by law, from large deposits of precious metals to vast forests. The Elcor themselves live in rich grasslands near the equator. The majority of Decuna's settlements are tucked within this belt, as the conservative Elcor feel little desire to build outside their comfort zone. Their twin capitals are for migrations from the wet season to the dry season, a tradition made obsolete by modern technology but still observed. After the destruction of the Elcor navy, Reapers moved in their ground troops to occupy the cities. This has taken longer than most civilized worlds, as the Elcor have spread out into smaller distant settlements, reflecting their preference for close-knit family communities instead of densely packed cities. Population 2.35 billion, population estimated pre-invasion, capitals Serun Malvion. Orbital distance 1.1 astronomical units, orbital period 1.1 Earth years, radius 10,387 kilometers, day length 68.4 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.02 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 29 Celsius, surface gravity 4 g. Luna. is named after the first Elcor settlement in recorded history. The planet's name roughly translates to the deep and restful Meadowland, which is somewhat of a misnomer given that Tiluna's thick, crushing atmosphere keeps its surface boiling hot and the air is a noxious mixture of carbon dioxide and helium. Orbital distance 2 astronomical units, orbital period 2.9 Earth years, radius 11,274 kilometers, day length 57.6 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 61.04 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 418 Celsius, surface gravity 1.56 G. What? Crushing. Well, it's indeed crushing. Some might like it hot. And nothing. Crushing cocker. What? Thungale? When Decuna's government learned that I know, bro. Sangel, when Decuna's government learned that the Reapers had returned, they evacuated everyone on Sangel's Helium-3 recovery platforms. The sizable hydrogen helium gas giant was abandoned, its workers relocated to Decuna. The move was ostensibly made because the Elcor homeworld was a more defensible position. In reality, it may have been motivated by subconscious herding instinct, as most grazing creatures come together in large groups when predators near. Orbital distance 8.1 astronomical units, orbital period 23.1 Earth years, radius 75,335 kilometers, day length 9.7 Earth hours. Right, we need to scan Decuna, I recall that. Scanning frenzy.
I found something.
Oh. That's alerted to almost every freaking Reaper around. Code of the Ancients, artifact recovered. 33% assets recovered. Elcor Flotilla or assets acquired. Hey, that's nice. Right, there's one more asset remains to be recovered. There it is.
Reapers eluded.
$175 units of fuel.
Reapers
Screw
eluded.
you. Nawala. Elcor cannot fight the Reapers, they are under my personal protection match. I guess, yeah. Rife with volcanic activity and scorched by the nearby orange star Nawala, Agasia is an unforgiving and ever-shifting puzzle box of a planet. Ceaseless solar winds and magnetic bombardment have thinned Agasia's atmosphere, but these features are actually a boon in wartime. Powerful magnetic fields are large quantities of airborne volcanic ash make many forms of scanning difficult, allowing the Asari to hide valuable palladium and molybdenum mines needed for the war effort. Agasia's sheltered underground colonies remain untouched by Reapers, at least for the moment. Orbital distance 0.48 astronomical units. Orbital period 0.4 Earth years. Radius 5,984 kilometers. Day length 45.1 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.65 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 136 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.92 G. Smart Asari. Yetiana serves as a bastion of research for the Asari, boasting multiple observation outposts, glacial drilling stations, and educational institutions. While the planet's average temperature hovers near freezing, the equatorial band contains oceans and many freshwater rivers. Xenobiologists of all stripes often visited the planet, as its expansive facilities were a haven for the life sciences. The Reapers destroyed Haitian spaceports and its uniformed defense forces. As with the other Asari planets, the Reapers forced the heavily biotic population to surrender through threats of massive retaliation rather than assault by husks alone. Colony founded 735 CE, population 119 million, population estimated pre-invasion, capital city Port Lerama, orbital distance 0.8 astronomical units, orbital period 1.1 Earth years, radius 11,245 kilometers, day length 19.2 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 1.35 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 1 Celsius, surface gravity 1.39 G. Poros is a hydrogen gas giant, tinted orange by swirling bands of ammonia and sulfur. Its 4 moons hosted small spaceports used to mine the moons and the nearby Halimar asteroid belt. Unfortunately, Poros was an early target of the Reapers. They made short work of the lunar outposts. On sensors, no survivors or Reapers forces are immediately obvious, but the Poros rings system is filled with dust and ice that would allow concealment. Population 43,700. Population estimated pre-invasion. Orbital distance 2.45 astronomical units. Orbital period 4.3 Earth years. Radius 57,188 kilometers. Day length 17.2 Earth hours. Right, scanning the belt. Well, nothing so far. Right, saving the game for the scanning frenzy.
Signal confirmed.
No fuel stations? Oh, there it is.
Faster than light jump successful. Signal confirmed.
Stairs guard. Or asset acquired. Of course, it's an asset. It's a sorry ass. The wreckage of fuel depot recovered 250 units of fuel.
Faster than light jump successful.
And we're reloaded. Larabi. What's this? Wreckage. Paphos, a hydrogen helium gas giant with a significant amount of nitrogen, is named for a prominent Asari lawgiver. Her treatise on the reluctance of democracies to go to war with other democracies formed a key tenet of Asari political theory that led to Thessia's modern golden age. The planet itself was only notable for orbital stations that fueled transport ships by skimming deuterium and helium-3. The Reapers destroyed the stations, killing the inhabitants. Orbital distance 20.5 astronomical units, orbital period 64.2 Earth years, radius 71,458 kilometers, day length 17.8 Earth hours. I can see a planet. Yacilium is a minor rock planet that has not quite cleared the ring of debris at the edge of Loropi's orbits. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture. For several centuries, Yacelium supported a succession of mining colonies, first iridium, then titanium, and finally light metals like bauxite and alumina. The planet was abandoned long before the Reaper invasion. Orbital distance 38.3 astronomical units, orbital period 164.1 Earth years, radius 2601 km, day length 31.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature -100 Celsius, surface gravity 0.47 G. Right, scanning frenzy starting now. Why? This James doesn't have anything?
Evasion successful.
Right, I believe that two of these are all the assets there.
I found something.
What's over here? Armali sniper unit. Ooh, that sounds sexy. Right, I know that to the right and lower we have... Well, right, we have wreckage. The Asari once had enormous solar collections around the bluish-white A0V star Loropi, using the star's considerable heat to create anti-protons for military starship fuel. Now all that can be detected is scrap. Reapers emerged from dark space near the Celia Nebula cluster and established a front in Loropi's system. The Asari fleet that guarded what used to be known as Espada Station cannot be found. It is scattered and destroyed. One can only hope that the backup reactors in the Platon system do not fail, or the Asari fleet will have precious little fuel. "300 units of fuel. 100% assets acquired. We'll first do this action.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'm headed to Purgatory.
We'll have a cab ready for you.
We're here to help you have the best shore leave ever.
I recovered the code of the ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news. Thank you, human. Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people.
Wait. You asked if I got heavy armor. I never said it was heavy armor.
Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
But points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalitras Linron.
Ew.
The banner of the Early Veteran. That should put some steel in their spine.
Okay, the Alliance wasn't in on this before, but this is war. They're dying for us. I'm not stealing medicine for them. My planet's on fire, asshole. Tell your friends that customs took a goddamn package that and y'all better know where it is. Or maybe see something.
Right, where else should we go?
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Welcome to Elcos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Please visit any of our LCOS. Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Increases damage by 10%, speeds perception by 30%, enhancing aim for a brief time. Biometric sensors and auto-targeting software adjust to the user's pulse and breath rate, assist in aim. I didn't even know, it looks cool.
Kanala Exports is pleased to offer goods for security and Kanala Exports.
Any and all personal needs.
Can't believe it was support.
So what were you able to pull from the inscriptions? Really? Excellent. I knew they'd find something.
Thanks again. If we can get it working, this jamming tech will make this
Besides centuries of hostility, the Geth and Quarians have both agreed to help fight Reaper forces. With the Elcor homeworld taken by Reaper forces, refugees from Dakuna are fleeing to the Citadel. After heavy fighting, Alliance forces were able to restore power to a vital fuel depot on Sion. Cerberus forces have attacked the Turian colony of Aphis, but were repelled thanks to advance warning from Alliance forces. Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked. Alliance forces were able to evacuate all students.
Well, good news with bad news in the mix. What the fuck?
I've recovered the Obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
You have? It's amazing. Thank you, Commander. That's going to help immeasurably with some very sensitive work. How's the translation going? Really? Excellent. Well, hopefully it unlocks more intel from the archive. How's the translation going? Really? Excellent. Well, hopefully it unlocks more intel from the archive.
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
What do we have here? Nothing interesting.
Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods.
pistol power magnum. Ah, it's power damage.
Include rare technology upgrades from the Terminus systems. Sporting goods.
Hello, Shepard. Nice to see you.
Oh, we are.
I missed this place.
Welcome to Sippertine Armory. Thank you for shopping at
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Sippertine Armory. All purchases made by Agor Munitions will show in your credit report as AM Trading Limited.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. Huh. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Saren had assassins after you?
Right. I disabled the Geth and found that recording that proved he was working with the Reapers. I went to Ilium and tried to inform the authorities, but Saren's mercenaries attacked me. I barely escaped. I stowed away on a Turian freighter and came out here. I thought I was safe.
C-Sec is incompetent.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the Council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Saren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
And you were assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We're at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry. Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you.
+2 reputation. Defense drone unlocked, available in medbay.
Everything looks so peaceful. In here, you can almost forget about the war. I never get tired of looking at this place. I never thought they'd let a Quarian up here. The Presidium is so beautiful.
Hey, she's an ambassador now.
Found another one. Yeah, the guys in Zakara did too.
Thessia has been attacked by alien forces.
Right, let's see. Forget about the war with that broken glass. Easy. Citadel Embassy, Presidium Commons.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium
Urgently. Human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding Sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding Sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with BI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Alcor extraction. Right, we can do this. This is seriously your plan?
Look, I filled out all the forms.
It was said about some CSEC officer at the embassies. Where is he? She, whatever. I can't recall, actually. That is the problem. But hey, we may have a mission. Let's go and do it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it. No, I know what I said.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
I'm holding the area. Let's see. I think we've got the Prothean sphere.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Little scumbag shut his mouth off on a patrol mission once. Got half
Please
got
observe
killed.
all caste restrictions when making a purchase.
We couldn't punch him from the Suns fast enough. Should have ended his tenure on bullet.
We listen to Zaid as always. He just emits some sounds and we're doing other business around. But not near him.
Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer.
About time.
I found a Prothean sphere on Gehinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now.
Credits recovered.
Thank you, Commander. I've gotten food for my family.
About time.
And for some of the others who are trapped here, too. Thank you, Commander. I've gotten food for my family. And for some of the others who are trapped here, too.
Are you kidding me?
That was actually rude.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an Ezo mining facility on Zani. It's a low-gravity planet, toxic atmosphere. You'll be expected to maintain full survival here. Any questions?
Commander.
Trainer.
Commander.
Campbell. Right, what do we have here? Alien. Elcor Flotilla. The Elcor Flotilla possesses a few cruisers and carriers, but its real value is through transport. Because of their shape, the Elcor carry shoulder-mounted heavy weapons. VI run systems handle reloading, targeting, and ammunition selection. It is not unusual to see a troop of Elcor soldiers toting rocket launchers, chain guns, and other intimidating weapons on their backs as if they weigh nothing at all. 4 units, nice. Citadel Defense Force. Warning people to prepare for the war has improved civilian readiness. Doctors at Huerta Memorial Hospital were discouraged by their failure to prevent the suicide of a necessary commando. That's Shepard's fault. We gave her a gun, but she wanted one. But what about the Elcor though? We just returned from their Shrudge. Well, we're going there again, so you know. Commander Shepard restored duty paid to spouses and family of active service people, improving morale in the Citadel. Spectre Authorization released medical supplies from customs to Huerta Memorial Hospital, improving the quality of patients' care. To tap into surveillance, improving security, train a civilian militia. Housing was found for students of Grissom Academy. Hisake is focusing on smaller crimes and misdemeanors. This has spread their forces thin, decreasing efficiency when dealing with larger threats. After reassurances that keeping money in the bank is critical to the war effort, Wallace merchants are making donations to relief efforts and the defense forces of the Citadel. Yet jamming frequencies upgraded the Citadel's automated defense systems. Schematics recovered by Commander Shepard are helping CSAC easily locate and shut down active turrets left by Cerberus on the Citadel. Schematic of advanced biotic amplifiers from Grissom Academy increased the endurance of the SR under fire. The Book of Planets declares that every Volus must aid those in need during times of want. News of the book's recovery inspired many Volus citizens to donate generous amounts to Citadel charities and defense funds. The Elcor rejoiced when the Code of the Ancients was recovered. With hope restored, they rallied to help move supplies on the Citadel for the war effort. Alliance Engineer Corps. The base of Hesperia period statue is covered in Prothean writing. Translations have proven useful to engineers working on the Prothean device. Alliance scientists analyzing Prothean sphere recovered from the Hades Nexus gathered useful data from their research. Alliance First Fleet. Improved treatments for chemical burns are being implemented by Alliance doctors and medics. The SSV Leipzig was the first Alliance frigate to field test the Thanix cannon, a compact version of Reaper weapon developed after the Battle of the Citadel. The Leipzig captain was so pleased with the results, she gave her unconditional recommendation that the Alliance begin mass producing the cannon as soon as possible. The SSV Agincourt was one of many Alliance ships that saved the colony from World Elysium from pirates and slavers during the Skillian Blitz in 2167. In order to stay with his vessel and crew, its captain refused promotion after the Blitz. Alliance 5th Fleet. Krogan Power Grids, that a pair of entrepreneurs were persuaded to switch from creating financial programs to advanced weapon targeting VIs and to sell them to the Alliance just above cost. Some smugglers were surprisingly helpful to the Alliance by finding desperately needed military equipment. The original SSV Hong Kong was destroyed in the Battle of the Citadel, and its captain threw her ship in front of a blast meant for a dreadnought. The ship's frame was later melted down and incorporated into the framework of a new frigate rebuilt as its successor. Asari. Ceres Guard. The Ceres Guard set out to stop Bloodpack mercenaries attempting to enslave Asari colonies in the Terminus systems. After a ship-to-ship fight, the Commandos and Mercs crash-landed. With no means to contact Thessia, the surviving Asari continued to engage the grounded Bloodpack, whittling down the frustrated slavers with traps, ambushes, and nighttime offensives. After 9 days and more than 100 casualties, the Bloodpack surrendered, and the mercenaries were astonished to learn they had only been battling 5 Asari commandos. Although the Guard downplayed their heroics, they became instant celebrities upon their return to Thessia. Armali Sniper Unit. The Armali Sniper Unit is an elite team of Asari commandos who favor long-distance engagement. Some of the unit's soldiers have augmented themselves with strength-boosting cybernetic implants, allowing them to fire heavier guns like the 39kg M98 Widow anti-material rifle with incredible precision. Right, 7,738 points. Effective military strength 3,869. Right, let's go and rescue some Elcor.
Commander.
Campbell.
Commander.
Commander. Trina. No, do not dock. No, fuck.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
How do I make it my primary? Decuna. It is in Celia Nebula, right? Nawala, if I'm correct. Are coming for me. We're the wrong planet. Also, I think it's the wrong star system.
Evasion successful.
Yeah, right. Search for survivors on Decuna, rescue them if possible, and return to the Elcor ambassador. We managed to recover somebody. Let's go and turn in the quest, I guess.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Perseus arm has Reaper forces now
We got your people off Takuna, Ambassador.
Utterly sincere. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. This is not a debt we can repay.
Were you able to evacuate any civilians?
Yes.
How many?
Not enough.
Face major setbacks. The Turinans and Krogan are still fighting fiercely to keep Palaven.
We got +5 reputation. And we turned in the quest as far as I can see. Where's the Memorial Hospital? But personal protection, Reese. Baba hand.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D-24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals. Yes, I'm seeing increased turnout as well. We may actually make it through this war.
+5 reputation.
Yes, I'm seeing increased turnout as well.
Right, what else do we have? Berber ciphers. Right, this mission cannot be completed before Priority Thessia. I believe it's this one, after this one. Kekles or Fossil. In Argus Row cluster it needs to be found. Right, let's go.
Spectre status recognized. Please select. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an ESO core, Private Chalabi?
No, ma'am.
Thank you again, Commander. I appreciate the assist.
Where the hell is Argus Row? There it is. I found it! Time for you to go to bed soon. Medcalls. Harmless. I can't recall whether we read that or not. Let's save the game and try and scan it. We're coming.
Signal confirmed.
So we haven't been here.
Evasion successful.
Right. Right, then we go and read all the lore here. Let's see now. So we haven't read anything about all these planets. Therefore, with that, I thank you everyone for watching. I hope that you enjoyed as much as I did. We'll be returning to our reading stream the day after tomorrow. as tomorrow there will be a The Witcher 3, and hey, let's go and raid out somebody. There's supposed to be someone, right? Who's out there? I see a few interesting streamers. It's me, Shana is still playing. Hey, she only started. She just started. Let's raid her out. She started, we ended. Nice. Right, we're raiding out to It's Me, Shana. He's playing Silent Hill again. So that's gonna do it for tonight. I thank you again for watching. I hope that you enjoyed as much as I did. I'm sorry that this stream was a bit short. After all, we just read the stuff. And until next time, everyone, please give some love to It's Me, Shana, and see you next time. Bye!